Have I ever been in love? Boy, that's a loaded question. I got a long story. We could take up a lot of tape answering that question, but I'll keep it plain, short, and simple. The answer is yes.
Yeah, I have. I'm currently in love.
Yes, I have.
Have I what?
Ever been in love?
Yes.
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 Please tell us about your first love.
My first love. You're not going to let her hear this, are you?
I think my first love would be the one I have now. We've been dating for a little over 2 years.
My first love, I was in high school.
It's kind of a blur back in high school.
My first love was in high school, or probably elementary.
I would honestly say it was with my boys. So with my first son, it was actually a different type of love.
So my first love was in my senior year at high school.
I'm currently still with my first love, so that'd be my wife.
Okay, so my first love probably was like in junior high. It was a girl who I'm actually still very well friends with. You know how it is. They call it puppy love sometimes, but I really loved the girl, really liked her. We ended up being more of best friends and still are to this day at this point in time.
We started dating when I was 14, so it's a young love, so it doesn't really, people don't perceive it as serious.
He was just always happy and fun, and he was very cute.
She was a good girl, and everything, and just, I felt like she was the one. We were kind of like high school sweethearts, even though we did go to 2 different schools. She went to Navajo, I went to Altus, but we met when I was going to Votech, and everything was going good, and then she moved off to Colorado, and that was it, so.
It was just maybe, I kind of look at it as the red string moment. Yeah.
Could you kind of expand on that more if you could?
It means that your soul is connected to one person for your whole life.
So are you still with that person?
Yes. Through a lot of trials, yes, yeah.
It's kind of hard to describe, but it's something that you made it with also someone else that you love very much, and this is someone that you're gonna care for, and he's gonna grow up to eventually care for you. So it's a great feeling that I felt.
I was on the drag. They used to call it the drag, and I was pulled over in front of Pizza Hut, and I saw this guy, and he was the cutest little thing I thought I'd ever met in my life. And so yeah, we started talking, and the rest is history.
I honestly think it was just her personality. Yeah, she was an honest, down-to-earth person. So that's what drew me to her.
And what did you kind of learn from that experience?
I learned that your heart can get you in trouble quickly.
I think when you have the emotional availability and you understand each other on a deeper level, it just makes it work. So my first love is my current love.
This may sound odd, but I think it was more that I felt not better about myself, but more sure about myself.
Oh, boy. That I really couldn't tell you because that was so long ago.
Like, they'll always come back to you, no matter how old you are or if you've been married to somebody else or anything like that. I mean, that is just the red string or red thread theory.
Patience and kindness.
That God can close doors, and he ends up opening bigger doors and better doors.
I learned a lot of patience, that's for sure. She's taught me to be patient, yeah.
And that sometimes people try to make things out of something that really aren't. And that can lead to complications of friendship and oftentimes lead to people not being friends with you. Just depends on how you can handle the situation as to whether you accept the fact you feel one way about somebody and they don't feel the same about you.
Probably he kind of brought me out of my shell.
It was kind of rocky for a while, so we really fought a lot. So, it was more, I guess we were more towards ourselves, not really. But at first, I guess you could say it felt like love, but not towards the end. It was more just of ourselves, thinking more of ourselves than each other.
So now I am married and happy, and he is a guy that is now my best friend, and we're both Christians. We love the Lord. We go to church, and we have 36 animals.
Little less hot-headed. Yep.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
All good.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was gonna be about history.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
That's it. You did.
Okay.